sorry I didn't really document any steps, but due to some price overcharging apparently, yeah, I got quoted a stupid amount of money. I know I'm smart enough to do it on my own. I just didn't have the time, but I made time. Okay, again, these headlights were trash or whatever when I got them, so it was the perfect specimen for me to, I guess, do my own retrofit on my own. Um, yeah, these lenses, I will be cleaning them because, yeah, the inside is trash. Because this is why they say don't use a heat gun because of that. But with everything can be cleaned off. So I will buff it out and get some compound to kind of break it down and, get back to shine. And these houses were caked at first, and I think I know why. This is like the subject of a bulb getting too hot, and the paint is not high temperature paint. What I'm going to do is go over these bezels with high temperature paint because the bulb gets hot. And well, I'm gonna use LEDs anyways, but just for precautions, I'm going to use a high temperature engine paint to paint the inside of this. Yeah, with our Toyotas, our bulbs get hot. Even my connector got a little brown, and these things are not looking too good. I'm probably gonna just do a LED so I can forego this. I'm just gonna get like a really good LED and probably just forego it. Just make sure the LED is aesthetically pleasing, and then I will try to paint this mess. Yeah, and it will reflect good enough. And yeah, these were open before, so they were super easy to open. And excuse the mess. And these will be getting tinted. I'm going to tint these. I'm gonna tint these black just to blend in. I don't want any clear, but I do want the tinted look. So I'm gonna tint these. And here it is. I cut the hole pretty precise. I didn't want a big gaping hole. I wanted it to where the projector hang out a little bit, and it is success. I really measured. Well, nah, I didn't really measure. I eyeballed it, and of course, it don't have to be a perfect circle. I eyeballed it and got it just right. I wanted to leave enough size to use the nut and bolt method to screw these through. That way, I can have room for adjustments and make sure this thing lines up just right. And this the other one. And the high beams, I don't have to do any cutting because the high lens fits just right. Like, I don't think I had to do any cutting. The worst I had to do is probably Dremel this out a little bit, which will be pretty easy to do. But other than that, it's good. It's a good fit. Let me go get it and show you because I already put it on my Instagram page. Here are the projectors. And these jokers are huge. But let's see here, this is the bottom. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I wanted to make sure it touched the back here, but not too far back. So this is just right. So I have room to adjust. And it's probably gonna turn out to be pretty badass. And here's how much hangs out the back. So it's kind of just right. Yeah. Yeah, probably gonna use 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and as you can see, I can go straight into it. So what I would do is get this aligned as straight as I can get it. Well, not as straight, it's gonna be dead on. And since these lines are actually level, like these lines are level right here, so I can use these lines to line up my projector. So I can drill the holes and everything be okay. So I just need to have room for up and down and whatnot, and then have a fixed point. See here. Yeah, but see, even fixing this one, probably fixing this one, I might have to adjust a little bit more, but I'd rather cut out too little than too much. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, I like that. Yeah. And yeah, this I'm surprised with, because this actually saves me a lot of time. Because I thought I'd have to do some modding or whatnot. But what you finna see, I already seen it, but what you finna see is a whole lot of surprise. Let me put this in. Put it through here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's stationary. It's not going anywhere. I'm not going to use a shroud with this just because I actually like the way it looks without the shroud. I'm going to paint the background. It's going to be black back here. So this will kind of stick out and be perfect. And plus, I like the writing on the writing, and the shroud tends to cover this, but I like this. It reminds me of the the Infinity QX40, not QX, Q45. I like those projectors. So yeah, you see, it fits the hole just perfect. Like, I can just screw it down and be done. I probably won't even have to do any trimming, but if I do, it's just gonna be these little tabs right here. So pretty much, I hope the project becomes better. This is my first time doing it, but this ain't the first lighting project I've done. So pretty much, I'm nilly-willy with a Dremel tool. So yeah, and the only reason why I'm doing it by myself is because I had to make time, and I was frustrated today from work. But yeah, I was quoted a quote of, what was it? It was a high amount. Yeah, I understand professionals have overhead to pay, but this project right here, yeah, this was going to be over $1,000 with painting and all that through a professional. And honestly, I did this on my own, measured, and then these came painted, but I'm gonna repaint them. So, and tint these, and maybe I'll tint these to keep them. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna try to clean it. But I know it's gonna be hard to clean those because of the ridges. But who knows? But yeah. Hopefully I'll be done with this in the next week or two. I got the big part of it done, so tomorrow I'm gonna try to drill the hole so I can mount it and adjust the low beam. And then once I get it mounted, I'll probably just tape it up and then paint around it. Because once I get it mounted, I'm not taking it apart. And and then paint those at the same time. Then let everything dry and, you know, see where it comes. The last step I do is these lenses. That's gonna be a trial. So I'm just gonna take my time with it and let let that rain its course. But this is my Sequoia headlight build. Yeah, sorry, I'm not made of money, and this was a Christmas gift to myself. But I may be moving, so I need to conserve my funds, and plus I need to get my hands dirty anyways. Tools that I use for this, honestly, I bought a Radio Shack Dremel tool with a whole bunch of accessories, and that and some hand tools are all I used. And these were already taken apart, so it was easy to take apart. It didn't take me long to take it apart at all, so it may be different with a factory one. So, oops, sorry. But, oh well, that means it's time for me to go. I will give another update later.